Okay, hold on. Oh. So this is Avelina, not Abilene. It's Avelina.
Avelina.
Avelina Powell Qualo. And Shelby Kurtz.
And this is a non-conference game.
Okay. Shelby Kurtz. Oh, there she is. Okay. Annette Ramirez, Jody Bass. Okay. Okay, so this is non-conference. And okay, now what were you saying? Who got Coach of the Year last year?
Coach Talisha Washington.
Okay, she was Coach of the Year?
Yep. Also, if I'm not mistaken, first African American coach to win Coach of the Year for women's basketball. Yeah. Let me pull up the information because I believe
Get that exactly right.
Yep.
But she was the Coach of the Year in SLIAC.
Yep.
Okay.
And they won. They finished second in SLIAC tournament, well, in SLIAC play, and then went on to win the SLIAC tournament championship.
Okay, repeat that.
They finished second in regular season SLIAC play, and then went on to win the SLIAC tournament championship.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. SLIAC postseason tournament? Is it what you call it?
It was a SLIAC championship tournament, like tournament championship. Where is this post? Yep. First black woman be named SLIAC Coach of the Year. I'm pulling it up.
Okay, first African American woman.
Yep.
To be named SLIAC Coach of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. All right.
She's also an alumni, or alumna. So there's little things that just keep popping up.
That's all right. Just keep the details coming, John. Keep the details coming. An alumnus is one person. Alumni.
Alumni.
It's alumni, I think you're right.
Yeah. I'm going to need that starting lineup.
Yeah. who's hold on. Okay, who's starting for Nebraska?
Number 1, Brianna Denton. Number 5, Delaney Roberts. I figured she would start. Number 23, Ellie Barrows. Number 24, Rhett Partridge. And number 40, Anna Vandernack.
Anna Vandenack?
Yeah, Vandernack.
You didn't even have to break a sweat for that.
Have a good game last game. 1 for 3.
Brett Partridge of, okay. Now, any of this stuff, you can totally be on this the whole time. If you think of something you want to say, just wave. Okay, cameras aren't going to be on us. So when you want to talk, when you've got something, because you know more about the school and stuff than I do. I knew about this yesterday at about this time, so, And you might want to start thinking about wearing that and getting used to what you sound like.
I don't think wearing the headphones be a bad part. I game too many hours.
Hey, listen, if you need to turn your volume down for some reason, that's you. Talk.
Okay.
See? So that's going to be you. I'm going to put you right about there. And Mike, you can probably get the mic just a little closer. That's good.
All right.
So if you need privacy or you need to sneeze or something or whatever, just boom. And when you're ready to come back, or I'll do it, whatever.
Okay.
But just so you know, that's you.
Perfect.
And that's your control. We don't have just a button on off. So
they'll make things too easy.
Yeah, right, yeah. We need to think more.
I wonder if where's the iPad?
I don't know, but I need to know when we're on. Probably on now.
Probably.
I don't even know it.
Hey, is that our iPad for over here? Or is there another one? Is that the iPad we use for over here to watch the game? Okay.
Whose is that? Okay, that's aimed at the scoreboard. Isn't that what that is? Yeah.
That's the scoreboard right there. No, it's actually this scoreboard looks like.
Hey, ask this dude here.
Hey, bud. Quick question. Are we supposed to have the iPad over here with us? Yeah. It just stays there.
Yeah, that one's running.
So how are we going to know when we're on is our question.
When you're on, like, live?
Yeah.
I'll go set it live.
We can give us about 2 or 3 minutes. Can you do that? Okay. So Jim Snow from Winston Churchill, that dude I was telling you about, the Westminster PR guy that knows I guess. Time for college basketball here at Westminster College. It is great to have you along for the telecast. My name's Chris Blood, joined by John Martin. He's a graduate of Westminster College, class of 2019. John and I go way, way back, about 40 minutes. Is that about right?
About right. A solid 40 minutes of just chatting back and forth and watching the teams warm up.
Right. So first run for me with the Westminster Blue Jays, who come into this afternoon's game record of 2-2, and Westminster taking on the Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves. Interestingly enough, 2-0 on the season.
Yeah, but you should never look down upon the Blue Jays. They put out a lot of shockers every year, especially coming back off of a championship run. They're probably going to be full of surprises and pretty scrappy this season.
Undefeated Nebraska Wesleyan, still going through pregame warm-ups. And now here come the Westminster Blue Jays after spending a few minutes back in the locker room. Of course, the Blue Jays led by head coach Talisha Washington, who won the SLEAC Coach of the Year award last year, becoming the first African-American woman to hold that distinction. Nebraska Wesleyan led by head coach Sam Dixon. Blue Jays now lining up, shooting the free throws. And, of course, we are in the historic gymnasium here at Westminster College, just a few rows above the Henry Iba basketball court. Again, great to have you along, just a few minutes away from the opening tip-off here at Westminster College. So, John, a bit about you. You didn't play basketball, but you're no stranger to Westminster College, obviously having gone here. But you know just a wee bit about sports.
Yeah, my basketball knowledge pretty much comes from me being a cheerleader on the sideline, cheering on our girls and men's teams, and also just, a lot of late nights of NBA 2K.
NBA 2K. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Yeah, well, he knows. The man knows what he wants. So in football, what'd you play position-wise?
I played a little bit of everything, but in college, mainly defensive line and offensive line. Was a bit bigger guy when I graduated. I went from like 215 to 270, and Westminster loved that.
Now, is that a lot of Twinkies, or is that a lot of weight room?
They just told me to eat, and I did it.
Just eat something and eat a lot of it. And by the way, lift this up. Again, my name's Chris Blood. John Martin joining me here in the historic gymnasium at Westminster College. Blue Jays and Prairie Wolves about to play some basketball here this afternoon. Again, Blue Jays coming in 2-2 in the St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. This is a non-conference game between Nebraska Wesleyan and Westminster, as Nebraska, of course, resides in the Iowa Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. And John, as you were pointing out last year, a big year for these Blue Jays.
Oh yeah, it was a huge year. I mean, with Coach Talisha Washington, with her being an alumni and being able to take this team and turn it around and take them all the way to the championship. I mean, they came out second in regular season SLEAC play, but at the end of it all, they won that tournament. They were able to hold it high, and they just did their ring ceremony not too long ago.
Now, tell us what you can about this Blue Jays team compared to last year. A lot of talent returning, or are we looking at more new faces in this game?
They do have a few new faces, but originally you'll see a lot of the older girls playing. A lot of the ones who've been playing together for the last year to 2 years. So a lot of returners from that championship team.
And we're just now getting the starting lineups for this game. Looking at a 3 o'clock tip-off, just a couple of minutes away. Nebraska Wesleyan starting lineup looks like this. Brianna Denton is a junior. She'll be starting along with Delaney Roberts, a sophomore. Ellie Barrows is a junior. Rhett Partridge, a freshman, starting for the Prairie Wolves. And also number 40, Anna Vandenack, is a sophomore. As both teams continue pregame warm-ups. For the Blue Jays this afternoon, starting lineup looks like this. Number 5, Shelby Kurtz, a sophomore guard, standing 5'4", majoring in education. Number 10, Corey Reese, a senior guard, standing 5'6". She's a psychology major, so we'll see if she can get into the heads of Nebraska Wesleyan. Number 15, Reese Arnold, a senior guard, standing 5'5", majoring in business administration. Number 23, Abby Reese, also in the starting lineup this afternoon for Westminster College. And she can go back and forth between guard and forward. The 5'8" senior. She's majoring in physical education, also coaching. And Avelina Powell-Qualo wearing number 31 this afternoon. A forward, junior, 5'8", majoring in education. Both teams now headed over to the bench, and we are moments away from basketball.
Oh, yeah.
And great to have you watching and listening. Westminster Blue Jays, 2-2 record. Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves coming in at 2-0. As we will take a pause for the national anthem here at the historic gym at Westminster College.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of Westminster College and historic gym for today's NCAA Division III non-conference matchup between the Nebraska Wesleyan University Prairie Wolves and your Westminster College Blue Jays. The St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, Westminster College, and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives is strictly prohibited. Public intoxication, such as the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages, tobacco products, are grounds for removal from the site of the competition and other disciplinary actions. Now, please rise, remove your caps, and join us as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Starting lineups for the game, we'll listen in.
Number 5, Delaney Roberts.
It's number 5, Delaney Roberts of Nebraska Wesleyan. Number 23, Ellie Barrows, the junior.
Number 24, Rhett Partridge.
Number 24, Rhett Partridge, making her way onto the court.
Number 40,
Anna Vandenack wearing number 40.
and number 1, Brianna Denton.
And Brianna Denton wearing number 1. That is your starting lineup for the Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves rather. Got the wrong animal there, John. Now we listen in for Westminster. Sophomore guard Shelby Kurtz wearing number 5. Number 10, Corey Reese, senior guard. And there's Reese Arnold wearing number 15, senior guard. Number 23, Abby Reese, guard forward, a senior. And number 31, Avelina Powell-Qualo, the junior forward. And that is your starting lineup for the Blue Jays here at the historic gymnasium at Westminster College.
Well, like to say, Abby Reese, number 23, is coming off of an ankle injury, and I know she's itching to go this season.
It's going to be interesting to see how she responds there. Again, these Blue Jays winning the SLEAC Conference a year ago, which was a very up and down year full of uncertainty. The Blue Jays actually finished second in the standings, but then they got into the tournament, and then they won it under the leadership of head coach Talisha Washington, who now takes her seat on the bench. And we are just about set for the tip-off. Referee approaching mid-court.
Let's say, anyone who knows Coach T, she won't be sitting for long. She loves sports so much, she'll probably end up jumping in the game if she could.
And nice job. Rhett Partridge of Nebraska Wesleyan looked to have a huge height advantage on the opening tip, but it is taken by Westminster. Nice ball movement.
What most people fail to realize is Avelina's an all-conference track and field athlete. She's a jumper.
And a nice three-point shot there by Abby Reese right out of the gate. Early 3-0 lead for the Westminster Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays are playing some real tight defense.
Yes, they are. We get an early foul. And number 40, Anna Vandenack, will pass inbounds. She gets it over to Delaney Roberts, takes it across midcourt. Roberts guarded well by Shelby Kurtz. And there's a pass to the top of the key. Nice knockaway. Recovered, and here's almost a steal. But the Prairie Wolves get it back, and there's a nice jump shot there. That's number 23 for the Prairie Wolves. Rhett Partridge makes it a 3-2 game. Here come the Blue Jays across midcourt. And Shelby Kurtz gives it up to Reese. Baseline jumper, not going to go. Oh, but taken back by Wesleyan, or make that Westminster gets it back.
That right there was a pure hustle play.
Yes, it was. Right underneath the rim. Looked like the Prairie Wolves were going to have it. Number 5, a 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound to the Prairie Wolves. Here comes Nebraska Wesleyan.
I love the Blue Jays' good transition back to defense. They waste no time getting down there to stop off the offense.
Pass inside by Rhett Partridge. She's able to get it inside. Pass back out top of the key, Delaney Roberts. Another pass back inside, trying to use that height advantage of Rhett Partridge. But it looks like that might be a charge. That'll be a turnover for the Blue Jays.
All right, the Blue Jays get ready to push the ball back up court. Let's see what they can do to see if they can either push this lead on a little bit more. Corey Reese takes the ball.
Nice pass inside, but gets knocked away, goes out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to stay with
the Blue Jays.
And here's a pass inbounds from underneath the rim.
Abby takes the ball, kicks it out.
Outside. Oh, nice three-point shot, Shelby Kurtz.
Blue Jays are wasting no time pulling up from outside the arc.
And Brianna Denton, looks like she was fouled on the play. And Prairie Wolves head coach Sam Dixon coming out onto the court. Vandenack waits by her bench, and she's going to get it into Roberts. Prairie Wolves trailing 6-2 early on, 7:40 left first quarter here at Westminster College in Fulton, Missouri. Almost lost the handle. Prairie Wolves get it back. Pass inside, shot by number 40, Vandenack. She gets the bucket. It's 6-4.
They need to watch out for Vandenack. She was leading the team in scoring their last game against Grinnell.
Corey Reese passes inside. Nice movement. Ooh, looks like a shot block there, but that's going to be a foul. And it's going to be free throws. As it looked like Arnold had nice position, but she got the foul. She was fouled by Roberts. And here's the first of 2 free throws by Reese Arnold. She dribbles, she shoots, knocks that one down, the first of 2. Makes it a 7-4 game.
Blue Jays are shooting about a little under 65% at the free throw line.
And that percentage will go up some. As Kurtz knocks both of those shots down. Here comes the Prairie Wolves across midcourt. John, you were talking about the pressure put on by these Blue Jays, and we're seeing that continue. There's a steal.
That's that pressure showing off right there.
There it is. Pass underneath and kick back outside is, another tip ball, but Nebraska Wesleyan not able to pull away the steal. Baseline jumper no good. Easy rebound there for number 24, Rhett Partridge. Here come the Prairie Wolves.
This style of defense the Blue Jays are playing is going to just keep the other team guessing.
Very active movement on the part of the Blue Jays. And the Prairie Wolves, looks like a shot was partially blocked there. Brianna Denton took the shot, but she draws the foul.
See, Coach Washington is not happy about that call.
Nope. You said she didn't sit down long, and you were right. So that foul is going to send Brianna Denton to the line. Looked a little ticky-tack, but I think there was some contact there.
Oh, yeah.
Denton dribbles, shoots, and nothing but net on the first of 2 free throws. Partridge headed back to midcourt. Second shot off the rim, no good. Blue Jays get the rebound across midcourt. Delaney Roberts. Here's a nice drive down the baseline. Off the rim, no good.
Thought it was just barely off.
Just barely. Nebraska Wesleyan, it's going to be a travel. It's going to be a turnover right underneath her own bucket. Partridge gets called for the infraction, and it goes back to the Blue Jays. Shelby Kurtz will take this one in from underneath her own goal. Nice pass quickly. Quick shot, no good. Prairie Wolves get it back. Roberts across midcourt. Looks like she wants to drive it. Steal by Westminster. Going the other way. Fast break. Layup off the glass. That is good. Number 31, Avelina Powell-Qualo with the fast break bucket. Makes it 10-5.
The Blue Jays are playing all gas, no breaks today.
And looking good in the process. Some contact is number 5, Delaney Roberts, was trying to drive to the glass.
Ooh, foul is on number 23 for the Blue Jays.
Yep, Abby Reese is going to get called for that foul.
Blue Jays sending in a new platoon right now. Let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can capitalize on the success of the first squad.
Haddix coming in off the bench. Also number 33, Paige Ravenscroft. As most of the starting lineup for Westminster takes a seat.
They need to watch out for number 44, Madison Schaefer. Last game, she led the team in assists. She's no slouch in the paint either. She will get those points and also get a lot of rebounds at it.
And number 5, Delaney Roberts, knocking down a couple of free throws. Now Sammy Tucker will take the place of Rhett Partridge. As we get back to action, 5:28 left, first quarter. Here come the Blue Jays, quickly across midcourt, pass inside, kicks back out. Short range jumper off the rim, no good. Nebraska Wesleyan with the rebound. Back across the midcourt. And Vandenack passes, the shot, no good, rebound.
It looks like
Amaret Rodriguez there, number 44. Got a couple of our numbers here not on our sheet. It's what happens when you don't check the copy machine. Yes, Madison Haddix.
That's for us. That's our team. 44 is Madison Schaefer.
Okay.
All right, Nebraska's ball and kicks it out to the arc. Up, take it back into the paint.
And there's a shot off the glass, off the rim, no good. Nice. Looks like a jump ball we may get here. A few players falling to the ground. Very spirited action in the game so far, John.
Oh, yeah, these girls do not back down. That's one thing you can kind of say is the Westminster way. These students are here to play sports. It's all for the passion of it. The Prairie Wolves are trying to get the ball moved around. They have it sitting at the top of the key.
Roberts dribbles, passes, pass inside underneath the rim, kick back out. Looks like a long three, off the rim, no good. Nice rebound by the Prairie Wolves. And Brianna Denton gets the rebound, turns, flips it up. She gets the bucket. Nothing but net. It's 10-9 now with the Blue Jays coming back down court. Madison Schaefer still in the game for the Blue Jays.
Let's see what they're going to do to get some points on the board.
A nice pass and a recovery by Schaefer. Top of the key, driving inside the paint. Nice spin move off the glass.
Madison Schaefer with the post work.
Nice work, nice bucket. Makes it 12-9. Here come the Prairie Wolves. Down low, off the glass. And number 47.
Something weird.
It's going to be number 42. Sammy Tucker got the bucket.
Something odd. You will see Madison Schaefer plays and has bonded with the team, but she hasn't been here since her freshman year. She actually transferred in and just became part of the Westminster family.
Prairie Wolves driving, kick back outside. The Wolves look like they want to get that corner three going. And Brianna Denton not able to sink that shot. And the Blue Jays get it back. As we hit the 2:35 mark first quarter, 12-11. Blue Jays slim lead. Nice pass inside. Long three-point shot, and it is drained. A big shot for Westminster College. Long three-point shot, top of the key, makes it 15-11. Here come the Prairie Wolves. Pull back out, pass inside into the paint, gonna get a whistle. And it looks like that's gonna go against Westminster College. It looks like Madison Schaefer might have been called for the foul on that play. Brianna Denton will take a seat for Nebraska Wesleyan. And the first of two free throws there are dropped. Number 35, don't have a name on my sheet. Two free throws go down. We get a whistle, stoppage and play. Here come the Blue Jays. Oh, deflected pass, but the Blue Jays get it back. Here's a drive, here's a shot off the rim, no good. And Nebraska Wesleyan gets it back. 2-point game, inside 2 minutes left, first quarter. And Delaney Roberts trying to penetrate, top of the key, stays on the perimeter, shoots, no good. Rebound for the Westminster Blue Jays. It looks like Kerrigan Lockhart passing inside, gets it to number 23, Reese. Here's a long three-pointer that's in and out of the rim, no good. And the Prairie Wolves are going to get it back. They would like to at least tie this game before the end of the first period. Roberts passes. Number 35, Ellie Bream. Here's a steal. Blue Jays across midcourt. Chloe Akerson passes. And it looks like that's a travel.
Good pass fake.
Yep, it was. And it's Alicia Washington, head coach of the Westminster Blue Jays. Again, doesn't look real happy about that call. Inside the final minute, first quarter. Nebraska Wesleyan can take the lead with a 3. They can tie with a 2. Pass over to Sarah Hultquist. Here's a shot. Hultquist gets it back off the glass, and the Prairie Wolves going to tie the game up.
She finished through the tough contact.
Yep.
She had 2 defenders all over and still somehow converted that.
So Westminster pass inside to Madison Schaefer. She's got some points. And she's going to draw a foul on this shot. And it looks like that's going to be called against number 24, Rhett Partridge. Schaefer to the free throw line. 27 seconds left first quarter. Here's the first shot. No good off the back of the rim. Schaefer will have one more shot. Schaefer dribbles, shoots, knocks down the second of 2 free throws. That's good, good enough to break the tie. Clock ticking, 22 seconds. Nebraska Wesleyan can hold for the final shot. About a 3.5 second difference between the shot clock and the play clock. Pass inside. Oh, it's stolen. Here comes the Blue Jays. They've got time for the final shot. Fast break. And a travel again, this time called on number 13, Chloe Akerson, with just 2.5 seconds left. It looks like we'll go to the second quarter in a 16-15 game. Pass inbounds. And the Prairie Wolves will not get a shot away. We are 1 quarter in here at Westminster College. It's the Blue Jays 16 and the Prairie Wolves 15. I'm Chris Blood along with John Martin, and we will be back shortly. And just about set for the second quarter of play here at the historic gymnasium at Westminster College. Blue Jays 2-2 on the season. It's a non-conference game we're in the midst of between the Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves. And of course they visit Fulton, Missouri from the Iowa Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Westminster, of course, in SLIAC, the St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. John, your thoughts after the first quarter?
There's a lot of action in this game. If you blink, you might miss some. Westminster's playing with high-intensity defense, and also Nebraska Wesleyan's just trying to get the ball moving and keep Westminster shifting so they can make good plays.
Oh, nice pass inside, and big opportunity there for Avelina Powell-Qualo. Had she knocked that down, she may have had a 3-point play. She does draw the foul. She heads to the free throw line as we begin the second period of play here at Westminster College. It's 16-15. And first of 2 free throws by Powell-Qualo's no good. She'll get one more. Again, a 1-point game, just underway, second quarter. And the shot is good for Powell Qualo. She gets it to rattle home. Makes it a 2-point game, 17-15 in favor of the Blue Jays, with the Prairie Wolves taking their first possession of the second quarter. Pass over to Shelby, or make that Delaney Roberts. Kicks it over to Brianna Denton. Denton to Partridge. Here's a long 3-point shot. That's no good. Rebound Blue Jays.
Blue Jays quickly pushing the ball up the court.
Yes, they are. Baseline shot. Oh, didn't quite make it in. Off the rim. Nebraska Wesleyan gets it back, brings it back across the court. As Delaney Roberts dribbles. Passes over to Rhett Partridge. I'm sorry, make that Ellie Barrows. And there's a quick bucket there for the Prairie Wolves. And just like that, we're tied, 17-17.
Say Anna Badernack is she's known for filling up the scoreboard. If I'm not mistaken, last game it was 16 points, as I said earlier, but who knows, she may go for a big night.
Shelby Kurtz took a nice three, rattled in, but then popped out. Nebraska Wesleyan can take the lead on this possession. They've not led so far. Partridge, oh, a steal by Westminster. Blue Jays coming the other way, wraparound pass. And here's a shot and a travel called once again. Powell Qualo had to pull up after the drive on a nice pass from Kurtz. If she draws the whistle, it's going to be a turnover.
You know, this must be a little frustrating for the Blue Jays. It's just a mental game right now. Once everybody gets everything clicking, we'll see what turns out from it.
Roberts passes it into Partridge, who's got outstanding height. And Westminster's going to get it back again. Nice steal. Number 5, Shelby Kurtz across midcourt. Scramble for the ball in the corner, and it's going to stay with the Blue Jays. Two very active teams. Again, we should point out, Nebraska Wesleyan yet to lose a game this year. They come in 2-0. Blue Jays 2-2. Inbounds pass from Kurtz
to Olivia Hickson and Miley Peck. They're both just checked in for the Blue Jays.
Cross-court pass, a little bit too much on that. Powell Qualo had the right idea, but just a little too much on that pass.
Got to commend Shelby's athleticism to get up there and try to reel that ball in.
Ball back in play now. Delaney Roberts passes over to Vandenack. Oh, here's a steal. Fast break. Powell Qualo off the glass, gets the bucket.
She is everywhere tonight. She's showcasing that speed and athleticism on those steals to convert the fast break points.
She's got the knee brace on. It doesn't look like she needs that. 19-17. Westminster holding on to that lead. And John, as you just mentioned, Olivia Hickson now in the game. Here come the Blue Jays again on a Prairie Wolves miss. Quick pass inside. Definite contact there. No foul called, but it did go out of bounds along the baseline. It's going to stay with Westminster. As the possession arrow points to the Blue Jays. And this is going to be Kurtz, ready to inbounds and hopefully pick up a quick score. Blue Jays setting up their offense underneath the Nebraska Wesleyan goal. And Kurtz, quick pass in. Just a little bit of contact there by number 34, Avery Halliday. Possession's going to stay with the Blue Jays. Halliday draws the foul. And a little bit of deja vu if you're joining us on the video stream. And Powell Qualo takes the inbounds pass. Then she gets inside. A little too much on that off the glass. Off the glass, no good.
When she pulls up for those jump shots, you just see her elevate over the rest of the team.
She's got some ups. Oh, near steal by by Powell Qualo. She couldn't get it, but the Prairie Wolves get the bucket. We're tied once again so far. Westminster has yet to trail, but a tight game. Reese Arnold back in the game. Here's a three from the corner, no good. Looks like the Prairie Wolves of Nebraska Wesleyan going to come away with the ball. And Anna Vandenack at the baseline will inbounds. So Delaney Roberts comes out, and Allie Deckman comes into the game for Nebraska Wesleyan. Here come the Prairie Wolves across midcourt, setting up offense. Pass inside. There's a nice shot there by Rhett Partridge. Maybe the tallest player on the court. She got inside position, put it right off the glass, John.
Man, the Prairie Wolves have finally broke in and took the lead. After going up, looks like there's a foul.
It was a nice drive there by Olivia Hickson, I believe, but she draws the foul. John, it looked like she was going to score. She had a pretty good opportunity before the contact. So
yeah.
Hickson will head to the line for two.
Let's see how she does with the free throws.
Oh, shot number one off the front of the rim, then off the backboard, no good. Hickson shoots, and she gets the second. Nothing but net. Nice shot by Hickson. Makes it a 21-20 game. Slim lead for Nebraska Wesleyan. The Prairie Wolves across midcourt. And looks like Allie Deckman passing. Long three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Prairie Wolves. Almost stolen, but then Nebraska Wesleyan takes it back. And now here's the steal. Here comes Powell Qualo again, all by herself, off the glass. She gets the fast break layup.
If she keeps this up, I know she's going to lead the team in fast break points, and she also may be in for a huge night.
Yes, Powell Qualo, number 31, junior forward, showing her skills here at the historic gym. 22-21. Here's another shot. Nice. Nice bucket for Nebraska Wesleyan. Allie Deckman with the shot makes it 24-22. After that three-point shot. And a reach in by Sammy Tucker. She knocks it away. It's going to stay with the Westminster Blue Jays. Chloe Akerson coming into the game along with number 43, Miranda Nelson. We see Madison Schaefer back in once again. Fresh bodies. Oh, three-point shot on the inbounds pass for Chloe Akerson. Nice shot there.
Love it when you see the Blue Jays fire right back. This is a good competitive game today.
Yeah, both teams definitely want it. And Anna Vanderneck passing. Here's a nice jump shot. Another bucket there for Allie Deckman. She scores on back-to-back possessions for the Prairie Wolves. And here come the Blue Jays across midcourt in a two-point game. Blue Jays trailing 27-25. Here's a drive, kick back out, long three-point shot, looked good, but it misses everything, goes out of bounds, not touched by anybody. So Nebraska Wesleyan will take possession once again. They can build upon a two-point lead, 27-25, 4:27 left in the second quarter. Here come the Prairie Wolves.
See Coach T on the side talking over one of her players. She is definitely not happy about something, but she's going to coach him up and see if she can get it back in.
Denton passes over to number 23, Ellie Barrows, who couldn't sink the three, goes out of bounds. It's going to Westminster. And Annette Ramirez playing the point across midcourt. Sets up the offense. Blue Jays moving the ball around the perimeter. Inside pass to Schaefer. Turns, shoots, got the bucket.
When Schaefer gets in the post, just about nothing can stop her.
It's all over. Tie ball game, 27-27. Short range jumper, no
Schaefer
good.
with the rebound.
Schaefer gets it back. Ooh. She tried to get the ball to Ramirez. Ramirez kicked it right back to Schaefer. Westminster's going to hold possession. Blue Jays setting up on the Nebraska Wesleyan side of the court. There's Schaefer again inside. Jump ball's going to be called. Looked like Schaefer had the inside track. Looks like she may have gotten
hit in the eye, maybe.
Looks to you like she's that right eye. Schaefer's going to stay in the game. Miranda Nelson will come out.
Maybe she got poked in it briefly, but regardless, she's going to shoot the free throws.
Yes, she is. First shot is
good.
She may only need one eye, but she got that one just fine. Schaefer still seems to be favoring that right eye.
Oh,
she couldn't hit the second free throw. Rolled around, didn't fall. 28-27.
Seems like the Blue Jays have slowed down a little bit with their aggressive defense.
Prairie Wolves moving the ball. Wide open shot again. This time no good. As Allie Deckman missed on the first attempt. Prairie Wolves get the bucket on the second, 29-28 in favor of Nebraska Wesleyan. Inside to Schaefer off the glass, off the rim, no good. Point blank layup. Had the right idea, didn't go. Here comes Schaefer, another rebound. Schaefer's busy, one eye or two, we don't know.
Oh yeah. Coach isn't too worried about that. Coach knows Schaefer will push through and can still play.
Here's a drive, short jumper's no good. Schaefer couldn't quite come away with it. Here's Deckman coming across midcourt. She's got a couple buckets on the night to Brianna Denton.
Like
pass
ball
inside.
Right off her head.
And we get a whistle. Looked like a near steal, but it looks like the Prairie Wolves going to draw the foul. So Ellie Bream will head to the free throw line. In a one-point game, a couple minutes left here, second quarter as we get close to the half. Prairie Wolves want to build on the lead. Bream's first shot is off the front of the rim, pops up in the air, and it goes through. Second shot from Bream. She gets that one to go. Largest lead of the evening for Nebraska Wesleyan. Blue Jays setting up some press coverage here by the Prairie Wolves. Nice pass underneath off the glass. You want to press, you got to play defense at the other end. The Prairie Wolves didn't do it. Blue Jays score, one-point game, 31-30 Nebraska Wesleyan. Pass across court. Denton tries to drive. Inside. A wild shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Blue Jays. Here comes Westminster. Nice pass, corner three, knocks it down. Huge shot. Didn't get the number on that, but a nice three-point shot from the corner. And the Blue Jays back on top by one. I believe that was Kerrigan Lockard with the three-point shot, I believe.
I believe you may be right. I believe the lead has also changed about 4 times or more in this game.
Yep, lots of lead changes just in the second quarter. Near steal, but a whistle. And we'll check the call.
This may come down to the wire.
Well, John, you said going in it was going to be a competitive game, and it has been that. Blue Jays led the game most of the first quarter, but as you said, it's been tight. Been no double-digit leads or anything of that nature so far. 58 seconds left first half. And out of the timeout, Prairie Wolves trying to set up offense. Roberts shooting, nice three-point shot by Brianna Denton from beyond the arc, makes it 33-32. They actually gave her a 2 on that. Looks like her toe might have been on the line. Blue Jays may have a shot at a 2-for-1 here. Drive down the baseline, shot is blocked. Prairie Wolves get it back. That's Partridge with another example of her height and reach. And the Prairie Wolves can run down a lot of time here as Roberts dribbles. He loses control, almost stolen, and there's contact. That's going to go against the Blue Jays, I believe. Maylee Peck.
Maylee Peck.
The Blue Jays, that Miley.
That was Annette Ramirez that the foul was on.
Okay. We do know there was contact.
Oh, yeah. She was doing good just keeping up with the offensive player and also got the ball to get loose and jar it out of there, but she tried to make the steal.
Avery Halliday inbounds pass to Roberts. And now Nebraska Wesleyan can hold for the final shot. There's no play clock. And Denton looking. Here's a shot. 3 seconds left. No good. Blue Jays not going to have time for the cross-court shot. And this is going to be a 33-32 ball game at the half, with Nebraska Wesleyan slim lead as the Prairie Wolves get themselves together. Both teams now headed quickly to the locker room, where, John, as you mentioned, head coach Talisha Washington might have a few things to go over with her team, but a close game nonetheless.
You can't be mad at the competitiveness of this game. You just want to go in, clean up the simple things, make sure you're hitting your shots and getting rebounds, boxing out. Number 24, I believe, for the Prairie Wolves, she does have the height advantage, but we have to box her out, get her out of the paint so we can make big plays on that. They cannot stop the Blue Jays on the fast break, but also they're getting some good perimeter shots.
You could see the height of Rhett Partridge. You were talking about number 24. Clearly the tallest player on the court, good reach, but she was out for the opening tip-off, and the Blue Jays still able to come down with it. So this being my first time watching the Westminster Blue Jays, not the tallest team, but maybe one of the quickest and one of the most active.
Yep, and you know, athleticism can sometimes beat just height, like just pure height. And that's one thing that the Blue Jay team does have. They do have some good athletes on there. A lot of the athletes may even be dual sport athletes, and you never know with them.
Well, John, I wanted you to talk about, before we got into the opening tip-off in this game, I was blown away by the number of student athletes here at Westminster.
Yeah, so it's weird. Westminster has about an 800 to 850 student population, but almost over half of those students are student athletes. It was kind of odd to see last year, most of the freshman class coming in, about 80 of them were football players. So
80 football players.
Just freshman class only.
So what would you say Westminster College is known for the most?
Ooh, you could say a few things. If it's talking about what to study, it'll be pre-med because we have a cadaver lab. But if you're talking about just what the school in general is known for, it's going to be that small class size, those intimate one-on-one interactions with your professors where they know you, you know them. They know how your learning style is, and they're always willing to work with you. You'll see it a lot, especially if you talk to some of these athletes. They'll let you know. My professors will email me. They'll go over notes with me after class. Office hours, open door policies. Like, it's just the fact that they're willing to help.
Now, John, you're a bit of a success story here at Westminster. Not only you working here now, but you know all of these things because you went here.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I did a huge switch up coming from Houston, Texas. Went to a huge high school, coming to a small college really gave me a lot more out of my experience, not only towards athletics but academically. I was able to go out, get help from my professors. I'm not the best at math. I'm the last person you want to do your taxes.
Join the club.
But,
you don't want to do taxes.
I'm the last person.
John, I was going to ask you, but now I won't. So.
But, it was just, I enjoyed my experience here as well. My highest grade in math ever was here at Westminster. It was a 98.
Now, that's saying so because like you, now we both come from Texas.
Yep.
Neither one of us real big into math. But if we're scoring high in mathematics, in my experience, and now I can hear in yours, there's got to be some good instruction going on.
Oh, yeah. And, those professors, everyone has their own unique style, but it doesn't matter if it's your professor or another one in the department. They'll sit with you. They'll help you. And that was a great thing for me because I couldn't fail classes. I was an athlete. I played multiple sports, and if I start failing classes, the coach would tell me, hey, I don't want to see your practice till you get that grade up.
Yep. So the focus certainly on academics. And, John, if you don't mind me asking, what led you to Westminster. I mean, what if you're from Houston, how did you end up deciding on Fulton, Missouri for your higher education?
Well, it was a complete accident. The coaches found me by sheer luck. I told my high school running back I wasn't playing football anymore. He said, "Yes, you are." I was like, "All right, I am." So I went to a recruitment opportunity at the Houston Texans practice bubble. The coaches from Westminster were there. We immediately clicked. But, of course, every kid sees a D1 and D2 scholarship offer. They're going to go look at that first.
Yeah.
But the coaches here, after I went and visited those schools, I didn't like them as much. And I remembered Kansas and Missouri are somewhere near each other. I'm not the best at geography, but they're somewhere
Right.
near each other. And I was on my way up to Kansas, stopped here, and, the coaches told me, what's the worst that can happen? You stop here, you don't like it, and you keep going?
That's right.
My one-night visit ended up being 3 days.
Oh,
And
okay.
I committed that weekend, fell in love with the campus, met professors, chose my major, and, ever since I've been here, man.
But you graduated in 2019. What made you want to stay?
I mean, I enjoyed my experience, so when I found out there was a job, I'll open it up where I can help other people enjoy the experience here and kind of sell it to them. Who better to sell this? Someone who actually enjoyed it, who lived it.
Yeah.
So that's what kept me here.
As a matter of fact, I mentioned my stepson. I happen to live in the Lake of the Ozarks area, Osage Beach specifically, and you did some recruiting down in my neck of the woods.
Yep.
Specifically Camdenton. I've got one child at Camdenton High School, a recent graduate from last year, and this is not unfamiliar territory to you.
Not at all. I've actually traveled through most of Missouri because of my job. I've done northwestern Missouri. I've traveled a little through southern Missouri, all southwestern, and, I've even been through just different parts of Missouri for different recruitment opportunities. And we want to get as many students from around the area as well as from out of state as possible, because with the type of school we are, we need multiple different views. We need different outlooks and everything like that to kind of just expand how we see each other and expand the knowledge base that's here.
And you feel like that happens here at Westminster?
Oh, yeah. We got kids from everywhere. Some from California. Actually, we just had a kid who applied from Alaska, and I was pumped about that.
Alaska?
Alaska.
No kidding.
Yep.
Like Anchorage or somewhere?
Yeah, exactly. Anchorage.
Really?
I'm
Boy.
looking forward to it because I told myself as a counselor I want to recruit a kid for everywhere. I already got Wisconsin, a lot of other states. Alaska and Hawaii are my big two.
Now, John, are you keeping track of these? I mean, you've got stats going?
Yeah, I got my own stat book for where I get kids from.
John Martin, ace recruiter here at Westminster College. Halftime score is 33-32. Nebraska Wesleyan out of the Iowa Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. They've got a slim lead in this game. We've seen a fantastic basketball game, but we're here in the historic gymnasium. John, today's my first day being in this gymnasium, and something occurred to me at some point in the first quarter. I figured, let's talk about this at halftime. The gymnasium's historic, but I can't remember being in a gymnasium that's got windows.
Yeah.
Is that unusual to you, or because usually it's just a big brick fortress and nice and loud, and you got the bleachers, but here at Westminster College you've got this beautiful historic gym, which is actually a registered National Historic Landmark, as I understand it, and I think it has everything to do with the windows.
I wish it was just the windows. They're a great little feature, but this was actually the site of Winston S. Churchill's Sinews of Peace, also known as the Iron Curtain speech. Right here in this gym, I believe he had almost 2,000 people packed into here to hear him speak.
Now, walk us through that story, if you're, because this was laid out to me by another representative from Westminster a couple of summers ago when I was working in the business at Lake of the Ozarks. What led to Winston Churchill coming to Central Missouri?
So it's kind of odd how that happened. So the president of our college reached out to Harry Truman. He wanted him to come speak to our students for our new student convocation ceremony, welcome our students on campus. And Truman laughed and said, "I'll do you one better. I'll get you Winston." So
I'll do one better.
yeah, not thinking much of it, our president was like, "Sure, you can give me Winston S. Churchill. If you get him, I'll ride all the way back in the train station with you guys." And when he said we arrived and he showed up at the station, Winston S. Churchill was on that train.
So you're saying Churchill was inside this gym?
Yes, sir.
Get out. I knew he came here. I didn't know he was in the gym, though.
Yeah, he was right here inside this gym. This is where he gave his speech. The Iron Curtain.
Unbelievable. You've got to love that.
And that's why we have the Berlin Wall on our campus and
Yeah,
also the
yeah.
cutouts in it that were done by his granddaughter, Edwina Sandys.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's a lot of little history on, there's a lot of history on this little campus right here in the middle of Fulton, Missouri. So we all call it Little Old Fulltopia.
And, of course, that speech, according to my notes, March the 5th. That's my youngest son's birthday.
Really?
Not 1946.
Oh,
Just want to clear that up, John. Yeah, 1946. So at that point, we're about 1 year after World War II, and things had settled a little bit. And Winston Churchill was in this gymnasium that you can actually see right now if you're tuned into the video streaming. The basketball court here named after Henry P. Iba, Hall of Fame basketball coach, also the winner of 2 Olympic gold medals. That I did not know. Also a Westminster basketball alum and graduate. So Talisha Washington, big year last year, the first African-American female to be named the SLIAC head coach of the year. Now, you were around for that. I was obviously not. How do you walk us through how last year went? Because this was a big year for her, but also the program.
man, I think what made it even bigger was Coach T played in this conference.
Yeah.
This is our alma mater. So to bring back a championship that way as the head coach, it's
got to be really satisfying.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing her walk around campus and everybody bring it up to her. She get the biggest smile on her face. It was great to see because she works so hard. And it's not just the way she pushes her girls. I'll be in Coach T's office just sitting there chatting with her, and one of her athletes will come in, and they're talking about homework and travel plans. And she's like, well, you need to go talk to this professor. You need to set it up to see when you can get it done. And she wants to see them graduate and also wants to see them compete at the highest level. And it's just the fact that she actually bonds with her team. They did a scavenger hunt around town. I kept seeing photos of it that coaches posted on Facebook. I was like, that's actually cool. They care about each other. And I think with all that intertwined together makes not only a great team, but makes the moment even more special.
If you had to put your finger on one thing, John, in your experience, what is the biggest strength of Talisha Washington?
Ooh, she's so good at a lot of things. I mean,
John's like, I can't pick just one.
I'm going to be honest. It's that motivating factor about her.
Motivation, okay.
Yeah, she can get just about. If she told me jump out this window with no context, I'd do it. It's Coach T. Why not?
Okay, I'm going to go get her and have her come up here. Let's see if that's true.
I was just saying, she wants to see everybody do great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the players buy in and motivation, that's a common theme among successful head coaches in any sport.
They buy in even before they're fully recruited and on campus. Like, when they come through the admissions office and I'm in there, I know who a recruiter Coach T's is. If I say, hey, Coach, I need this done, I guarantee you in the next 2 hours, it's going to be done by that student. They respect, they love her, and they buy in fully to her program, which is why her team's so successful. It's why they can make huge comebacks and why they can just continue to improve.
My name's Chris Blood. A pleasure to have you watching and or listening here this afternoon. Girls college basketball happening at Westminster College. The Blue Jays 2-2 as of right now. They would love to wrap up this game here this afternoon with a record of 3-2. They've got a pretty fair shot of doing that. Halftime score 33-32. The Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves with a very slim lead. We'll take about a 2-minute break to collect ourselves, and we'll be back for the second half here shortly. And welcome back to the historic gym, Westminster College. Beautiful setting. Talking a few moments ago with John Martin, my broadcast partner this afternoon. What a nice touch. The windows in the gymnasium, and a great basketball game between the Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves coming into this game 2-0. Westminster Blue Jays here at home 2-2 on the season. As we get set for the second half of play, it is that time. First possession is going to go to the Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves, as the Blue Jays did win the opening toss as we got this game started. 33-32. The home team trailing by 1 point, and we are back to action. And Delaney Roberts and the Prairie Wolves passing along the perimeter, setting up offense. Over to number 23, Ellie Barrows. Pass to the corner. Inside pass, Partridge using that height off the bottom of the backboard. One miss, two misses, and the Blue Jays get it back.
You know, seeing a smaller defender take on a taller player and win,
yes,
always
exactly.
great to see.
Oh, nice layup. As Powell Qualo, on the heels of a dominant first half, gets the second half started off in the right way with a layup. And now a 34-33 lead for the Blue Jays, but I think Shelby Kurtz just got caught trying to play a game of soccer.
I truly expect to see that the Blue Jays can try to pull away, get back in the lead, and just completely pull away this half.
They do have the energy. And Roberts quickly mishandles. There's a shot taken by Brianna Denton, no good. Blue Jays get it back. Here comes Westminster for more. And a quick pass over to Kurtz. Sets up, and here's a steal. Denton gets it back for the Prairie Wolves. Fast break, and oh, she came up and down and no call. Wow, bucket for the Prairie Wolves, 35-34. Cross-court pass, Westminster wants it back quickly. Here's a three off the rim, no good. Partridge rebound, won't be the last time you see that here this afternoon. Prairie Wolves racing down the court. Running layup, no good. Oh, cross-court pass. Blue Jays
That rebound.
get the ball. Powell Qualo off the glass. She gets the bucket and the whistle.
It looks like she was just out there dancing on that shot.
Yep. That was nice. Very quick transition. Is it just me, or does it look like Westminster has a slight edge in this game when it comes to quick transition?
Oh, definitely. You can see their fast break points. They're definitely in the lead on those. Westminster's out there running like they are, as we said earlier, more athletic team. It seems like they're more athletic overall.
And Powell Qualo takes the bonus shot. She can't get it to fall. But, John, I think your phrase at the beginning of the game, the Blue Jays playing all gas, no brakes.
Oh, yeah. And that keeps the game exciting as well. Like, you never know what's going to happen between these two teams.
It really does. Prairie Wolves trying to set up offense. Oh, that's a nice defensive play there by number 15, Reese Arnold. She got her hand on the ball, knocked it out of bounds. She was the last to touch it, so the Prairie Wolves will maintain possession. Roberts trying to find an opening. High, lazy pass, cross court. Number one shoots. And a three-point shot by Brianna Denton, no good. Blue Jays quickly back across the court. Here's a three off the rim, no good. Partridge, another rebound. And the Blue Jays clinging to a 36-35 lead. Opening moments of the second half, 7:30 left third quarter. I'm Chris Blood with John Martin of Westminster College. It's a pleasure having you with us. Three-point shot for the Prairie Wolves. Off the rim, no good. Look at that rebound by Powell Qualo. And she just keeps it. She's going to keep it herself. Across midcourt. Pass over to Kurtz. Another cross-court pass. Three-point shot, no good. Prairie Wolves get it back. A little bit of back and forth here. Both teams having a little trouble scoring. Here's a three-point shot. Nebraska Wesleyan wasted no time. That's no good. Westminster gets it back. And here's Kurtz driving off the glass. She gets the bucket. Nice layup.
These Blue Jays are really converting those layups through contact. That may be the saving grace this quarter.
And here come the Prairie Wolves. Now 38-35. Westminster trying to build on this lead behind savvy offense and defense. Delaney Roberts passes. Ella Barrows, she passes, kick inside under the rim. And number 40 can't get it to fall. That was a nice attempt by Anna Vandenek. She couldn't get it to fall. Looks like it was knocked out of bounds by Westminster. Truly get a whistle.
I truly feel like she's playing with more confidence this quarter. She's fighting for those rebounds. She's really applying pressure.
And the officials talking this one over. Nebraska Wesleyan led by head coach Sam Dixon. And of course Westminster led this afternoon by Coach T, Talisha Washington, who is not sitting down. John, you're right about this.
She even came out of the jacket.
Yeah, she took the jacket off. It's time to throw down now. Prairie Wolves will take the ball in underneath their own rim. Quick jump shot, no good. Pal Qualo gets it back. Active on both ends of the court. Nice kick back. Here's a three off the glass. Oh, off the rim. Looked like it had a chance to fall in. Scramble for the ball at the baseline. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Blue Jays as it looks like it's going to be Shelby Kurtz will inbounds underneath her own rim. Quick jump shot taken by 23. Abby Reese can't get it to go. Prairie Wolves get it back. Here they come across midcourt to set up some offense. Delaney Roberts right in front of us, uses the pick, tries to drive inside, off the glass. Delaney Roberts had a plan from well beyond the top of the key. She drives and she scores. 1 point lead for the Blue Jays. Westminster setting up the offense. Kurtz to the top of the key. Oh, nice shot off the glass. Actually, it didn't reach the glass, off the rim. Pal Qualo may have thought about that shot just a little bit too much. Couldn't get it to fall. Here comes Nebraska Wesleyan. 1 point lead for the Blue Jays, 38-37. Long three-point shot, knocked down by Delaney Roberts.
These screens are really making a difference this game.
Yep.
The Blue Jays need to fight over them.
40-38 on the strength of that three-point shot by Delaney Roberts moments ago. Blue Jays driving. Here's a three. Oh, big shot there by Shelly Kurtz to answer from downtown.
Gotta love it. They gotta. It's just that give and take, give and take. They want to show you they can do it too.
Prairie Wolves setting up the offense. A back and forth game here at Westminster. A steal in the historic gym. Layup off the glass. Outstanding play by Shelby Kurtz to extend the lead, 43-40. It's going to bring about a timeout here at Westminster College. Looks like Sam Dixon might want to talk things over.
The Blue Jays are hawking those passing lanes. They are watching them and making them pay for any bad pass.
They've got this nice combination of height where they need it. They've got power where they need it. They've got athletic skill. They've got speed. Looks like the depth is holding up, 43-40. Blue Jays in the lead, 4:13 left third quarter. As Avery Halliday is going to check back into the game for Nebraska Wesleyan. And Sam Dixon has the attention of his team. Looks like Talisha Washington, based on the body English, she seems rather content, but that could change. This is basketball, right?
Oh, yeah. She actually sat down for once. Let's see how this turns out.
It won't last long. Not going to last long. Back to action with the Prairie Wolves taking it across midcourt. And Delaney Roberts passing to her teammate, number 22, Sarah Hultquist. There's more movement. And Roberts from the top of the key, passing over to 22. Holquist again. There's the shot. Big shot there by number 34, Avery Halliday. Just came into the game. Knocks down a three, and we're tied 43-43. John Martin, you were just saying, you said a couple times, this could go down to the wire, and it's got the look of that kind of game.
This would be the first time I've watched the Blue Jays take it away from another team. Like, there's always two great teams on that court, but our women sometimes do surprise us and bring it out.
Oh, Schaefer with a short jump shot, couldn't get it to go. The Prairie Wolves take it back. Here comes Nebraska Wesleyan. Delaney Roberts running the point, setting up the offense just beyond midcourt. Oh, near steal, but the Prairie Wolves get it back. Almost stolen there. Roberts with the ball again. Dribbles, passes, short range shot that's going to be short, no good. Blue Jays had the chance, couldn't get it. Second opportunity, no good. Third chance, that's no good. And Madison Schaefer finally gets it back for Westminster. And Annette Ramirez hits the ground. Didn't see what happened there, but the Prairie Wolves get it back.
Looks like there was a strong block from number 42 on Ramirez.
Yep.
Ooh, Schaefer with the steal.
With the steal. Madison Schaefer got position in the low post. She snags it out of the sky. Blue Jays on offense again in a tie game, 43-43. Nice bounce pass. Inside, Halliday kicks it back out. Three-point shot. Off the rim, no good. But the Blue Jays get it back. Off the glass. Looks like it went out of bounds, but it didn't. Nebraska Wesleyan comes away with the rebound. Here come the Prairie Wolves. And Delaney Roberts setting up the offense again. Annette Ramirez guards her. Here's a pass over to number 22, Sarah Holtquist. Roberts tries to drive. She gets closed off. And we may have a jump ball here. As Sammy Tucker had position, she kind of fumbled the ball, and a couple of Blue Jays were there to surround her. And the Blue Jays will take possession here. As Kerrigan Lockhart gets the ball inbounds to Ramirez, who strolls across midcourt. Nice pass. Blue Jays along the perimeter. Callie Dowler gives it to Schaefer, who drives baseline. Little too much on that. Misses the rim altogether. Tough shot. And a bit of a scoring drought now. Neither team scoring on their last couple of possessions. 43-43 inside the final minute of the third quarter.
You can truly compare this to a boxing match. Each team is just throwing out jabs and punches and seeing who's going to fold first.
Well, we're going to get a foul called underneath. And Ellie Bream draws the foul. Allie Deckman's going to come in now for the Prairie Wolves as Delaney Roberts sits down for a well-deserved break. She's been active. And this is going to be Bream going to the free throw line. Her first shot is good to give the Prairie Wolves a 1-point lead. 42 seconds once again left in the third quarter. Second shot up and good. So Bream knocks them both down. 2-point lead for Nebraska Wesleyan. Here come the Blue Jays as they beat press coverage. Not a lot of defense. 3-point shot, no good. It might have been good to see them try to drive down low, get the ball to Schaefer without a lot of defenders. That is not what happened. It's going to be a turnover. And the ball's going back to Nebraska Wesleyan. Number 40, Anna Vandenack, inbounds the ball to Deckman, who just came in the game. She runs the point across midcourt. Ramirez guards her. Wolves moving the ball. Quick shot off the glass, no good, and a rebound for Westminster and a whistle.
You know, one thing I'm loving seeing out there, Schaefer is just like one of the floor general out there. She's pointing, she's communicating. She's making sure that everybody knows what's going on.
And you got to have that in the fast-paced game of basketball. Here's Akerson, shoots a three, no good. But there is a whistle. That's against Westminster again. Looks like it might be against Ramirez. And another turnover. I believe that's 3 straight turnovers on offensive possessions for Westminster. Oh, inbounds pass mishandled. Westminster gets it back. Jump shot is drained by Annette Ramirez, who was all by herself in the closing seconds of the third quarter. But she ties the ball game up 45-45. Exciting game here in the historic gymnasium at Westminster College. I'm Christian Blood along with John Martin. We'll take a short break. We will be right back. And a short break for the Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves visiting Fulton, Missouri. They've got their hands full with the Westminster Blue Jays. John Martin, my broadcast partner here this afternoon as we begin the fourth and final quarter. And if the first 3 quarters are any indication, John, we're in for an exciting finish here. Oh, nice. Nice save by Nebraska Wesleyan, but it's stolen by the Blue Jays. Fast break opportunity as Pal Qualo back into the game. Quick pass over to Kurtz, and she wisely pulls it back. Corey Reese passes, shot off the glass, and it's good.
It's a nice spin, open her up for an easy lay.
That's exactly what that was. Blue Jays take the first points of the fourth quarter. It's 47-45. And now Nebraska Wesleyan tries to answer. Pressure by the Blue Jays defense. Sarah Hultquist still in the game. She's going to give it up to Deckman. Drives off the glass. Deckman with a big bucket there for Nebraska Wesleyan to make it 47-all as we begin the fourth quarter. 8:47 left in regulation. Kurtz setting up offense for the Blue Jays. Gets it over to Reese. Nice drive inside off the glass.
That is an acrobatic finish right there.
Unbelievable shot by Pal Qualo. I can't even describe that, John. It looked like she floated in the air momentarily. Baseline layup. Here's Nebraska Wesleyan, other end. First shot no good. Prairie Wolves get the rebound. They'll get another opportunity. Lots of arms waving for the Blue Jays. Pass inside, down low. Turning shot is no good. And there's Pal Qualo with the rebound. She's doing everything.
She sure is. You see the aggression with that rebound? She is done having any of this.
Oh, she's open for a three. She holds it. She passes it off the glass. Ball knocked away. Looks like Westminster has it. There's a foul. They got the foul.
These girls want to win this game. They are showing it. They are making a statement right now.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's going to be 2 free throws. After an outstanding effort by Reese Arnold, she was knocked to the ground. She had it. She was about to score. She'll have to get the 2 the hard way. Brianna Denton coming back into the game. for Nebraska Wesleyan. Hultquist will have a seat. A couple big shots here for Arnold. First shot goes. That extends the lead to 3. Arnold sets up for the second shot. Knocks them both down. 51-47, one of the biggest leads of the evening for Westminster. Let's see how the defense holds up. It's been a tight game through and through. Deckman running the offense, passes, now gets the ball right back. She wants to drive, gets closed off, gets it over to Vandeneck. Kick back outside. Oh, knocked away. Pal Qualo gets it back for the Blue Jays. Here comes Westminster. Corner 3. This could be big. Not going to fall, but the Blue Jays get it back. Pal Qualo cannot say enough about the effort she's putting forth here this afternoon.
Well, I want to tell you something about Pal Qualo. Sliak's second team all-conference and all-defensive team last season. I guess she says she wants first team this year.
And she's playing like it. We'll get a timeout here called by Sam Dixon of Nebraska Wesleyan. They want to talk things over. Again, a 4-point game. We've had no double-digit leads tonight, John. It's been tight, but you can actually argue that the Westminster defense, I mean, there's been some great offense on the part of both teams, but maybe a bit of an edge for the Blue Jays in terms of team speed on defense, because they've had their hands on a number of Nebraska Wesleyan passes to this point.
Yes. Like our defense right now, the Blue Jays defense is really a game-changing factor for them today. The defense is keeping the other team from scoring and also giving them those moments where they can make those easy fast break points.
Head coach Talisha Washington talking with the Blue Jays. Coach Dixon is done with his team as the Prairie Wolves get set up on the Westminster end of the court. And here come the Blue Jays. As we get set to resume play, they will inbounds the ball from underneath their own goal. Here's a pass all the way back to midcourt. Number 10, Reese passes. She gets it away. 3-point shot, and it's buried. A monster three-pointer for Reese Arnold. As the Prairie Wolves come back down, near steal by Westminster. Prairie Wolves looking a little rattled coming out of that timeout. Whatever Talisha Washington had to say to her team at the timeout, that worked. There's a quick bucket for the Prairie Wolves to cut into that lead. It was 47-40, make that 54-47, but now 54-49. And looks like that might be a blocking foul called against Nebraska Wesleyan, as Callie Dowler's going to come into the game. And Corey Reese will take a seat for a breather. It's going to send Reese to the free throw line on the foul just committed by Nebraska Wesleyan. First free throw shot is good.
Just want to give a little shout out to Callie Dower. All right, I've watched her play for a few years, but this is her first game back from an ACL injury from last season in the semifinals matchup.
It's a long road back.
Oh yeah. Also only 270 points away from scoring 1,000 points at Westminster.
Nice. 54-49, a 5-point game. Pass inside, it's knocked away by Westminster. Outstanding steal by Pal Qualo to keep it for Westminster. That's, get a whistle, let's check the call. It's a blocking foul. And that's going to be called against Nebraska Wesleyan. Annette Ramirez now coming into the game. Shelly Kurtz will take a seat. So Reese Arnold will inbounds. She's got Ramirez right next to her. The two-play catch, and the clock runs again. 6 minutes left. 54-49, Westminster in the lead. Nice pass. Pal Qualo kicks it back outside. There's a three-point shot for Callie Dowler. That is the biggest lead of the night for the Blue Jays, 57-49.
These Blue Jays right now, I said it, they're making a statement. They want to show everybody that they want to win.
Prairie Wolves trying to set up offense. Three-point shot. Nice answer there.
Came back with one of their own.
Yep, Delaney Roberts knocks down a three from the top of the key. It's 57-52. Blue Jays have some cushion. They're looking for more points here. Ramirez running the point, gets it out to Pauqualo. Why not? She's done everything else. And Pauqualo gives it up. Quick pass inside. Short jump shot, no good. Rebound for the Prairie Wolves. Here comes Nebraska Wesleyan. They want to cut into that lead. It's a 5-point game with 5 minutes left. Nice pass inside. Number 40, Vandenack. Can't get the shot to fall, but she does draw the foul that's going to go against Abby Reese. 2 shots coming up for the Prairie Wolves. Talisha Washington not excited about the call.
I think we all saw the same thing. Hands are straight up.
You said it, not me. Vandenack, first of 2 shots, no good. That's a big miss. Second shot on the way. She gets a high five from Ellie Barrows anyway. Here's Vandenack. Second shot is going to go. And Madison Schaefer back in the game. She's been huge off the bench tonight for the Blue Jays. And Reese Arnold driving. Thinking coast to coast. Gives it up to Ramirez. Knocks down a 3, top of the key. Perhaps the shot of the afternoon here at Westminster College in Fulton, Missouri. That's Annette Ramirez draining a 3 to make it 60-53.
These girls are on fire right now.
Long 3-point shot off the rim, no good. Westminster gets it back. Schaefer with the rebound. And suddenly the Blue Jays not in the biggest of hurries with a 7-point lead at the 4-minute mark of the 4th quarter. That's where we are right now. Blue Jays moving the ball. Here's a 3. Another one goes down. Reese Arnold makes it a 10-point game as the 3-point shots suddenly fall here at Westminster.
Oh, man, I wish you guys were in attendance. This game is really picking up. These girls are all shooting shots and making, who knows when the next shot might be the dagger that ends the game. We got 3 minutes, 57 seconds left. It's a 10-point lead, 63-53.
Reese Arnold just suddenly on fire from downtown. Don't know exactly what the 3-point shooting percentage is here in the fourth quarter for the Blue Jays, but it is up there. We'll try to get you those totals just after the game. We're just above the scorers table. John Martin, graduate of Westminster College in 2019. Myself, Chris Blood. It's a pleasure to be here today. Talisha Washington talking with her team during the timeout. Coach Sam Dixon doing the same with Prairie Wolves, who all of a sudden find themselves trailing by 10. That is the biggest deficit of the night. And John, interestingly enough, this Nebraska Wesleyan team has yet to lose a game this year.
That may change tonight.
Could. And the team's coming back.
Vandenack is going to inbound the ball for the Prairie Wolves.
There's the whistle. We're back to play.
You just know the shot's going to be flying in the last 4 minutes.
Yep, it's going to be a frantic finish. 10-point game. Delaney Roberts. Looks like she lost the handle on the ball right in front of her own bench. And Ellie Barrows is going to inbounds the ball. Gets it over to Roberts. Off the glass. Nice bucket for Roberts and a whistle right away. And a timeout called by Sam Dixon. He wants to talk it over once again. And Talisha Washington will take this opportunity to get her team right back together. So the Prairie Wolves get the bucket out of the previous timeout. No longer a 10-point game. But with 3:38 left in the game, John, it's It's looking like the Prairie Wolves are going to have to score quite a bit. And they're going to have to play some defense because now these three-point shots are falling for the Blue Jays.
You know, that's what happens. You take away the interior, and then the Blue Jays make another plan, start attacking from the perimeter.
Well, a couple of times tonight, Nebraska Wesleyan's tried to utilize press defense, and the Blue Jays didn't have any difficulty with that.
The Blue Jays want to push the ball up the court quickly. They want to get you out of position.
Annette Ramirez just had a big three-point shot. She drives. A shot is going to be missed, and there's a travel. Wow. Big call there against the Prairie Wolves. And several Blue Jays players there rolling their forearms. They saw the travel along with everyone else. It's going to stay with the Blue Jays underneath their own goal. That is Reese Arnold. Sliak, first team all-conference last season. She's playing like it this afternoon. Three-point shot off the rim, no good. And this could be a quick transition here for the Prairie Wolves. Driving. Pass by Roberts. Inside, off the glass, off the rim, no good. Second opportunity. Scramble for the ball near the baseline. What's the call going to be? We get a whistle, and it's going to be jump ball. So the possession arrow pointing to the Prairie Wolves. And Powell Qualo entering the game. You know what kind of impact she's made. She should be fresh and ready to go for the rest of this game. A lot of arms flying. Prairie Wolves get the ball in bounds. Long three-point shot taken by Denton. It's no good. And the Blue Jays get it back. 2:47 left. As Arnold brings it across midcourt, passes inside to Schaefer. She loses the handle, gets it back, still with Westminster. An 8-point game. Blue Jays driving off the glass, not going to count. And it looks like that's going to be called a charge.
She's going to be shooting the free throws here.
Yes. And this is that point in the game. Looks like the Blue Jays have one. There was no basket. That's what it looked like. So, what we do know is Shelby Kurtz is on the free throw line, and she will shoot 2. First shot is up and good. 9-point game.
Like Reese Arnold need to get a wrist tape real quick.
Kurtz shoots, makes it a 10-point game. 2:30 left. Prairie Wolves going to need some points in a hurry as the Blue Jays are able to build the lead back up to 10. Oh, the whole bench standing up. They thought it was going to be a 3. Instead, it's a nice pass inside to Ellie Bream, who gets the layup off the glass. She gets the bucket for Nebraska Wesleyan. 65-57, Westminster holding on to that 8-point lead at the 2-minute mark of the ball game. Nice dribble there. Abby Reese along the baseline gives it up. Shot off the glass, and it's good for Reese Arnold. Nice response, though, by the Prairie Wolves to make it an 8-point game once again. Quick transition. Nebraska Wesleyan has to work quickly here.
It's only a minute and a half left in the game.
Yeah. We're getting to desperation time. Blue Jays playing the game of keep away. Now they're going to put it up again. Off the rim, no good. Shot would not fall for Reese. Here come the Prairie Wolves, who are looking at the likelihood of their first loss of the year. Nice wide open shot there for Ellie Bream, who gets another bucket. She's had a nice fourth quarter. 67-61. It is a 6-point game. There's a shot at a layup. Oh, Schaefer couldn't hold on to it. It goes back to the Prairie Wolves. Here's a fast break. Oh, dropped a shoulder. Yep. Oh, no.
Blocking
goes against Talisha Washington saying she was set. You could read the lips. It looked like that was the case. That is not how the ref saw it. So it's going to stay with the Prairie Wolves. And this will be Lena Lee. Will inbounds quickly. Gets it to Roberts. She dribbles to the top of the key. Those seconds are ticking away. They need to set up a three-point shot that they can hit. Vandenack passes three, in and out of the rim. Who else than Powell Qualo to get perhaps the biggest rebound of the game for the Blue Jays. Now Westminster gets it across midcourt, 23 seconds left. And the Blue Jays in complete control as the final seconds tick away. And Reese Arnold is going to draw the foul committed by Brianna Denton. And that's going to send Arnold to the free throw line. Did it seem like the Prairie Wolves wasted a lot of time to commit that foul?
They did. They did.
Why bother? Arnold will take a couple shots, and the first of which goes down. And shot number two is good.
Prairie Wolves take a timeout.
Yep. Apparently they're not quite ready to throw the towel in yet. I don't know what kind of 8-point play Sam Dixon's got.
Oh man, it may be like old school Tracy McGrady. I can't remember how many points he scored, but
Oh,
man,
you saw? Oh, yeah, because
yeah.
you're from Houston. Yeah, like 19 points in 30 seconds. That's crazy. Just bang. What was it, like 13 or 12 points he had in like 8 seconds or whatever it was?
Whatever it was, that man made magic happen.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Talking Tracy McGrady of NBA fame. We have 15.1 seconds left here at the historic gym at Westminster College. Getting a little darker outside. It is that time of year, but it looks right now like Westminster will be cruising to their third win of the season.
And breaking the streak of Nebraska Wesleyans.
Yeah, could be first loss of the year for the Prairie Wolves. I like how Sam Dixon's not just giving up the ship, though.
Oh, yeah.
You got time. It would be a miracle comeback, but as you just mentioned McGrady, crazy things can happen if there's any time left in a basketball game. 69-61 coming out of the timeout. This could be the final hurrah for the Prairie Wolves. Avery Halliday will inbounds the pass with Reese Arnold right in front of her, getting her arms up. Pass makes it in. Roberts, a long three. Oh, she hits a big three-point shot.
Her range is there.
Yes, the range was there. They set that play up. It's 64-69, so the Prairie Wolves able to get a big shot and make this a 5-point game. 10 seconds left, a 5-point game. Things aren't so crazy anymore.
Not at all, but you know the Blue Jays are trying to push the ball around as much as possible, eat up as much time before the Prairie Wolves can foul them.
But leave it to John Martin to bring up Tracy McGrady.
My predictions today have been spot on, huh?
Yeah. We might just want to kill his mic here shortly. Talisha Washington took off the jacket for the second half. She looks composed. Coach Dixon looks composed. 10.2 seconds left. This is going to be Annette Ramirez to inbounds the ball. Now the Prairie Wolves playing with the press. There's an immediate foul. Only tenths of a second went off the clock as Arnold baseball throws the basketball to the other end of the court. That'll be free throws.
But you know, they would rather have fouled anybody else other than Arnold. Arnold has shown today she is pretty consistent from the line.
Yeah. Here's her first shot. Another prediction, John. He's getting these right now. maybe we need to evaluate what exactly you're predicting, make sure it's the right deal, and you'll nail it. Arnold waiting on the second shot. Officials talking things over. Not sure what the discussion's about. 4 Blue Jays hanging out at the other end of the court. They'll set up on defense regardless of the outcome here on this second shot by Reese Arnold. 70-64. It's a 6-point game, 9.2. But the Blue Jays may still have to play some defense if Arnold cannot hit the second shot. It would keep it a 6-point game with, now they're showing an even 10 seconds left, so they actually added, 3/10 of a second. Second shot is good for Arnold. That makes it a 7-point game.
Want to know a little fun fact about Blue Jays?
What's that?
You know what a group of Blue Jays is called?
What's that?
A party.
Is it?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Not even joking.
I did not know that. So if it's lions, it's a pride. If it's dogs, it's a
pack.
A pack, right?
Blue Jays is a
A
party,
group
man.
of Blue Jays is a party?
Hey. I didn't make it up. That's scientists for you.
I feel like fact-checking you, John, but I'm going to believe you if you say so. A party of Blue Jays.
People at home are just like, why'd they let John on the mic
I
today?
know. Is it a basketball game or a party? I don't know. Maybe it's both. We have a lot of Blue Jays here. Been an outstanding game tonight for Avelina Powell-Qualo as Sam Dixon finally breaks the huddle during the timeout. Powell-Qualo towering over Halliday, who wants to inbounds the ball. She does so. Seconds remaining. 3-point shot off the rim, no good. Blue Jays get the rebound. I think that's going to do it. 1 second left, and bingo! It's a ball game. Or maybe it's a party.
I know you see all those Blue Jays over there. It's a great party right now.
I think we got 2-1 here. It's a basketball game and a party of Blue Jays here at Westminster College. Big win here in Fulton at home. Westminster Blue Jays will improve to 3-2 on the season. But the Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves will fall to 2-1, their first loss of the season, as they will head back home on the short end of this ball game, 71-64. John, if you had to pick an unofficial player of the game here, who would it be?
Got to be Powell.
Yep,
Gotta be Powell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because, Kurtz had an outstanding performance. Reese Arnold with some big free throws down the stretch. But, and I also want to give a nod to Madison Schaefer off the bench.
Schaefer was out there off the bench making plays, getting the rebounds, and, putting in the defensive effort and working the post. But this game, Powell just did it all. She was
really
out there harassing him on defense, making some good plays, completing fast breaks, and just a menace out there. So that's a well-rounded game that she had today.
And, of course, last season, Avelina Powell-Qualo was SLIAC's second-team all-conference, all-defensive team. You can definitely see the defensive ability. She came into the game shooting 48% from the field, 57% from the free throw line. She may have shot a little better than that tonight. Some big shots from her. Overall, outstanding performance. And, John, it's been a pleasure. Perhaps we get the chance to do this again.
Thank you for having me up here, and I hope so. Hopefully next time I can have my words together. Maybe I'll get a little confidence.
Next time we'll talk beforehand. At least we will have met if we do this again. So it won't quite. John and I met today. Okay, so when I said at the beginning of the broadcast, we go way back. It was literally about 40 minutes is what we were looking at. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Same here.
Appreciate it. 71-64, our final score for John Martin. I'm Chris Blood. It's been a pleasure being with you here at Westminster College, where the Blue Jays just knocked off the Prairie Wolves by a score of 71-64. Have a good one.